Cross your fingers, chat. I need it. Around the world. Cross them up. I know it's silly. Just cross them up. Slayer, thank you so much for the raid. No calls yet. We got a reshove from Ship the Loads against King Jack. Hold it for a lot of chips, dude. RYK has 716K. Look at the aces. Look at the ace, chat. 23,000. Ido collect. Get it in there, Ido collect. Get it in there. RYK. I mean, if you want to get involved, bro. Get involved. Whoever wants to run it, you can run it. I don't care. I don't care if we go 7 ways all in here. I just like the hand. Call. They're not going to give us credit for having much of a 4-betting range in the spot. We just call. Yes, YouTube comments. We're slow playing with aces. Yes, sometimes we're going to lose when that happens. No, that doesn't mean it's the wrong strat. Sometimes it's going to be more profitable, including this time against RYK. Why? Because these guys, they probably know some things about me. They probably know some things about my stream. They probably know or expect that I'm not going to have a wide 5-betting range or 4-betting range, you know? So we check call here and let them do their thing. 10 on the turn. Okay. Chilling. Keep betting here, RYK. Probably check raise here on the turn. We don't want to see an 8 or a jack or a 6. Queen. Check to induce again. Come on, RYK. Get a bet in here. Get a bet in here, RYK. $10-8. Rip, man. Okay. Queen Jack under the gun. Offsuit. Close, but going to be a fold. But also illustrates here as well. It's too bad we don't get a bet on the turn from 10-8. It's so sick because we check raise and they call. But they check back with the 10-8 on the turn. And then on the river, obviously, they're just trying to get the showdown. Do we get a value bet if we bet the river? Maybe, maybe not. It's tough to say. The thing is, though, if we 4-bet, they fold. We don't get any more money if we 4-bet aces pre, you know? Whereas we did get an extra bet. Now, of course, they got to realize some equity there. But, oh, man, they're probably close to betting the turn, in which case we're just going to check raise and they call. But the good news is we chipped up, dude. 88 to 169. Good stuff. Ido collect is all in for 23 blinds. Too many. It's a big bounty, but too many. King 8 suited is nice. So we're going to raise this up to 2.3. Rolls around to Ido collect, who, again, is one of these really valuable bounties. We do cover as well. And look at the flop, dude. What a pog. All right, we're going to bet. We're not going to be able to size it where we're getting it all in with one pair of 8s, right? We're going to need some aggression from Ido collect to be able to get the bounty. We're just going to go for a normal bet. We see a jack of hearts on the turn. Again, I'm going to go for a pretty small bet here because I don't think I can get the bounty without inducing raises, and I think that's really valuable. So I'm going to go for what looks like a block bet here, hopefully, is what they read into this. And we have the second nuts on the end. Can we value bet? I think we bet fold, yeah. I do think we have value to get here. It is possible that they have the nut flush, but we'll bet fold to a raise. They've got it, I think. Sick bluff if it's a bluff, but I don't think it is. We can definitely have the ace of hearts in our range. We're not necessarily going to size it always to where we're going to get it all in with like the nut flush draw for all the reasons that I mentioned. And I don't think they're going to be able to check raise bluff there, and that we just have the nut flush in our range and we have flushes in our range in general. So we fold. Really sucks. We lose a bunch of chips there, but we go right back to raising with the ace, queen, and diamonds, and hopefully we can win them back. Give me hummus. 468 bounty. We'd love to gamble here. Get a call. Ace, king, 5 on the flop. This is a really good start. So we're going to bet 25K on the flop is fine. And then start sizing it to where we get all the money in the river, hopefully. Because they're going to have, like, you know, none of their aces are folding here to a raise. I don't think ace-deuce offsuit is folding in this spot. So it's a really good situation for us. 5 on the turn. Good card for them. They can have some 5s. They have more 5s than we do. But at the same time, we still have better aces. We chop with other aces now, which is so stupid, actually. Oh, God, man. We don't even get the bounty anymore from, like, ace-8. Stupid, man. Well, that blows. Take down 400K. We're all over the place, dude. We are all over the place. Up, down, up, down, up, down. We're going to pot there. We are where we are. Gimme Hummus is all in for 10 blinds. It'll be a call if it folds around to us. They're going to have king, queen, king, jack, king 10, queen, jack, all that. So for the bounty, we gamble ace 6. Good luck. We need an ace. 28%. That's an ace in the flop. Hold it. For a 468 bounty, hold it. Come on, chat. Let's go. We'll take a little early luck here, chat. 500K. The goat is in from Prince of DTO. Someone send me the cigar. Someone send it to me. Someone just send it to me. There we go. Whoo! Come on, chat. And we got kings. Up to 719 in bounties now. Going to 3-bet against Musjalg. To 96K. Yes. 96,000. Let's run it. Get the queens in there. Let's run it. Get them in there, queens. Come on now, queens. Poker gods, please. Please, poker gods. Come on, let's go. Oh, we got a stack, baby. Come on, chat. 1 million chips. We've got 1 million, dude. Thank you for the cigar. That's what I wanted. Woo! Come on now, man. Let's win the KO Series main. 6-7 suited against Idle Collect. Sometimes flat, sometimes 3-bet. We're going to 3-bet. Whew. Putting in action, man. This is intense. Take it down. Chat. The kill is on, chat. The kill is on. We're picking up chips, chats. We got a new table. Is that good? It's looking good right now. Jamnix. What's up, Jamnix? How's it going? Whoa. 400K, 500 bounty. 450K, 500 bounty. 700K, 1125 bounty. 826, 12 bounty. Okay. And we got 7 Devil and Jamnix on bigger stacks. All right, cool. Sounds good. I mean, I really like that 15 blind stack on our left, but this is fine. Raise call. Probably squeeze here. Yep. Make it 114 in position. The king jack suited. And a demo folds. Del Duncio folds. Jamnix folds. Immediate call from 7 Devil. And a call here as well from Leandro Mendez. 378. 372,000 in the middle. We want to bet, I think, probably around 140 or so. It wouldn't be a 2-street hand. If we had like aces here, we wouldn't try and get it in on 2 streets. I think this is about right. Jack on the turn against Andro. Turning top pair. If we jam, we're trying to get all the money from 9s and 10s. They can have some sets. They don't have that many queens, 3 aces, although they have some. I don't know if I should jam or check to induce here. I'm leaning towards jam. 9-10 suited gets there. 8s and 7s beat us. Slow played queens, 3 aces. I think we jam though. No snap is good. No snap is good, man. Very good. No snap is good. I do assume ace jack just calls. Okay. Good stuff, chat. Good stuff, man. 1.5 million. Good stuff. Come on. Let's keep it going. I mean, we want to call, obviously. When they take that long, we want to call. But Atlantis Toboggan goes to the raise on 38 blinds. We are going to play. So let's hit a set here. Would be great. We also have a hand that can call squeezes, which is cool. Magler, not for me. Thank you for the offer, but not really what I'm looking for back there. Magier, 545. But thank you anyways. I appreciate it. I've just got a particular kind of thing I'm looking for. Squeeze to 1 to 46. We definitely like our hand. Back raise is an option too here, but I don't think the best one. I think we call and go to a flop. Well, this is quite interesting. We do lose to aces through 9s, but we flopped an overpair here, and we're pretty high up in our calling range. And we're beating ace-king and ace-queen and also bluffs as well. So I think check raise, especially with a hand that's as vulnerable as 8s, and we just run it here. Calling is a bad idea. You're going to give them 2 free cards. So we just check raise and hope that they have, you know, a fold, like ace-king, ace-queen, ace-jack, whatever, or a club draw, and we run it. Or ace-7 suited, I guess, ace-5 suited maybe. But we're all in. Hold it. Come on! Let's go! Huge pot coming our way, chat. It's massive. Yes! 2.3 million in the main. Oh, it's a lot. 2,000 in bounties, 1130 cashed. Oh, it's a lot. It's just a lot. We're in 4th place of the tournament. Come on, man. Let's go. All right, 7-8 of clubs. Good hand. Thing is, we flat all of our monsters here for sure with this bounty in play. So we should call here as well. Nice fades. Good fade, playmaker. That's a good fade right there. This is a pretty interesting flop. We flopped the 8-high flush draw. Very, very deep. So it's not like we're not going to get it all in against 7 devil, right? But it's a pretty good flop for us. It's worth noting it's not the ace of clubs out here. So it's definitely in both these players' range to have the ace-high club draw, which has us in terrible shape. That said, we still want to continue at least to a bet. So we're going to call. Hope that we hit our flush or it goes check, check, and we can bluff the river. Figure out what river sizing I would choose, to be honest. And we fold the bet. Again, I think they could definitely have higher flush draws here with an ace, which has us in terrible shape. So I am going to fold. All right, 2.3 million chips in the 1K. $2,000 in bounties, $11.90 cash. We're in a good spot, chat. You don't want to miss this, okay?
Hey everyone, just give me a quick 20 seconds here. I want to talk about a new thing that I'm doing, okay? Any2.pro, there's a link in the top of the description. If you're anything like me, when I got into poker, I didn't understand how to get to the right answers in poker hands, right? I could see good pros do it. I could hear their thought process and understanding, similar to what you guys are watching on YouTube and on Twitch daily, but I didn't necessarily know how to find the answer for myself. Well, what I'm going to do is 2 hands from every single video I post on this channel, I'm going to break down quantitatively and show you why I made the decision I made, and then also if I made a mistake. So if you're interested in that, learning how to do that, taking your game to the next level, check out the link in the description. You also get to submit hands to me. So if you want my opinion on a hand, you can submit the hand. I'll take a look at it. I'll review it. I won't be able to review everyone's, but I'll do my best. I'll commit a certain amount of time every day to doing that, and I'd love for you to take a part. So if you want some coaching from me, this is the only chance to do it. Any2.pro/Jaime Staples. Link in the description. Back to the video.
Ace deuce in the small blind. Folds to us. I like jamming here. 16 blinds we cover for the bounty as well. So we will give it all we got. Call by king queen. A7, okay. We need a deuce. We need a club. We need a club or a 9 or a 4. Can't get it. We had some dropouts there. Unfortunate, though. And we continue on with king 4 offsuit on the button. We will raise. Yeah, Henschel. It's a good spot, man. Good start for us. 5th place right now. We're actually 9th place after that loss, but doing really well. ABCED calls in the small blinds. And a call from Del Duncio as well. Jack 10-4. Kind of interesting here. We block some of the floats. King, queen type hands. We have bottom pair as well. We don't want to deny some equity. Let's go for a bet. Let's go for a bet here. Kind of unconventional, but we do have 5 outs to improve to 2 pair. Block king 9 and king queen. And they very rarely have ace king here, but I mean, we do block ace king as well. I'm going to call deuce on the turn. I don't think we fold enough things to want to basically bluff a 10 and then bluff some of those hands that we're mentioning that we are blocking. We beat queen 9 and 9-8 and the blocked king queen, the very rare ace king, but they're also value betting with jack X and maybe 10x even here. I think fold is good. We want action. Captain raises. Got a 3-bet here, I think. We bet to 96K. 1125 bounty in play. They start the hand 48 blinds deep. And we just want action from everyone. We would be all in against everyone at the table. Against Jam next, we'd probably call their cold 4-bet, but in general, we're okay. Action back on Captain A1. Calls. Okay. Ace 9 on the flop. We're not going to get their bounty unless it's a king on the turn, but we still want to go for a bet with our range here. The likelihood that they have a better hand is definitely possible. I mean, they're going to have a bunch of suited aces. They're going to have some ace queens and ace jack suiteds and all that, but they just quickly fold and we move on. Queen jack off, especially on a big stack, we open again. On the edge, you know, this is an edge hand, but I think given the bounty incentives and being that we're kind of tied for chip leader here at the table, I think it's another hand we want to raise. So we will. Who's the player that can give us the most trouble here in position on quite a deep stack? Ace 6-3 on the flop. We're going to go for a small c-bet here. 40,000. Get a call. Jack of the turn. Pretty good turn for us, right? We're going to check. Probably call a bet. I mean, we don't want to see, you know, a bet of 200K here, but any sort of reasonable bet. We've picked up a bluff catcher, and by betting so small on the flop, they're still going to have quite a wide range. Goes check, check, and the river is an 8. We will check again. There's an argument to be made for block betting for like 70,000, but check and decide what to do against jam nicks. But probably call. The overbets. Nice hand. Jack 10 of clubs, beautiful. We like this hand a lot. Jam next opens. Plan is to call here in the small blind, I think. What I don't want to do is inflate the pot with Jack high flush draws 123 blinds deep out of position against jam nicks. I think it's going to be a lot better to call. 7 dev calls, we will call as well. The deeper we are, the more I like squeezing with ace-x, like nut draw hands, as opposed to these very playable ones. Although at like 65 blinds, we probably would squeeze here, you know? That's the thing. But we'll call now and see what ABCED elects to do. They call 2. King 4 deuce, 1 club. Check. We kind of miss. We have one piece of the puzzle, a deuce of clubs, but we need it to be the king of clubs and then maybe one more piece, you know, like a 9, 2 clubs, you know, a king, queen, something like that. But we are going to check on the turn. Five on the river, we will check. No ace for us. Down to 111. Trying to open another table. Just got 4 tables and sweating. I guess I can make it 5 on the side. A few other tables we can take a look at when things are chilling on our table. If we see all in moments or big pots or something like that going on. For now, we continue. Jack 5 offsuit, we fold. 8K, 16K. Pretty interesting against 7 dev. For 60 blinds, we don't really want to get this in pre against 7 dev. But we like our hand, obviously. 1281 bounty. I mean, we are okay to get it in pre, but I think I prefer flatting. 1, we induce squeezes from very big stacks behind, which leaves us with a strong hand in position. 2, we allow this ABCED to go for it. If 7 dev is 100 blinds deep, we 3-bet. If they're 40 blinds deep, they 3-bet. On 60, it's like right in the middle where it starts to become a problem against their 4-betting range. Check on the a6-4. Check is okay. Not protecting against enough hands, and we want to play a small pot at this point. Turn is a 4. Bet at 52,000. We will call. 8 of diamonds on the river. Check. 9s. Okay. Cool. Cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We like it. 2,050,000. We fold the jack 6. Ooh. A very nice hand with the ace king. Okay. We like it. We get a raise from Del Duncio, starting the hand 85 blinds deep or so. So what do we want to do here? I think I'm going to call. My reason being, we saw Del Duncio shove 92 blinds. I really don't want to go for a 3-bet call. I think that's going to be a mistake. And it'll be nice to be a little bit deceptive here against this player that we have a bit of a history against. So we're going to call pre. We're going to Jack 8-7 flop, which is not so good for our hand. We still probably have the best hand a decent amount of the time, but it's not a good flop, obviously. So it might be a good opportunity to mess around here and go for a check raise, since I don't like just calling here out of position. So let's put in a check raise with maybe the best hand, but we clear a king as an out, and then sometimes an ace as well, although we'd have to be cautious against ace-jack, ace-8, ace-7. But we check raise, we're saying we have 9-10, we have 7s, we have 8s, jack 8 suited, jack 7 suited, 8-7 suited, that sort of stuff. So you deuce on the turn, okay, so we don't improve. Do you want to keep telling the story? I think so. I think one more here. So I'm going to go 264. and an ace on the river. Beautiful. Now, do we want to bet? We lose to ace jack. We lose to ace 7 and ace 8. We lose to 9, 10 suited. We lose to jacks, 7s, and 8s. We beat king jack and queen jack and jack 10 and jack 9 and queens and kings and 9s and 10s. I think we should... I don't know. I don't know here what to do. I don't know if I should check call or bet myself. Probably bet. I don't know, man. I mean, we play a very unconventional line with ace king here, so I'm trying to figure out, like, do we have enough hands? Come on! In Del Duncio's range! Holy crap, dude! Oh my goodness, we got 3.4 million, dude. We're in the lead of the tournament. We're chip leaders! 25, 63 in bounties. That's a really sick one. I don't know, dude. I really don't know in that spot. We play our ace king so weird. Like, we don't want to get it in pre. We bluff on the flop, thin bet on the turn. We river ace king when they're going to have some 2-pair combos. Holy crap, dude. Queen 10 suited. So close to a rip here, but a call. Mad5820 gifted us up to Huchino. Welcome to the team, Huchino, courtesy of Mad. Thank you, Mad. I appreciate you, man. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Maybe I should lead here. This is really sick, dude. We're leading the tournaments. We're leading. We have 25, 63 in bounties. That was a massive pot, man. Bet 80,000. My nightmare is if ABCED shoves. That is my nightmare. But for every other reason, I like leading. Not a good bluff spot. We block all the draws we want them to have. It's pretty easy for them to show down. It's really hard for us to rep a good hand here. So I just check and lose to jack 9. Aces, dude. Imagine the ace, man. Oh my goodness. Someone please. Someone get involved. Oh, come on. What? What are we doing here? Queens, thank you. Okay, we'll run it again with the queens, man. The only stack at the table right now we don't want to get it all in with pre-flop would be jam next. Everyone else, we're cool. 7 Dev has 52 blinds. So the plan, especially with the queens, is we like 3-betting against captain. Against captain here, I'm debating just jamming. The problem is we don't give them an option to 4 bets, but I think I'll make it 150 instead. The nice thing about this spot is that captain's going to raise a little wider with the bounty. When it folds, it has less incentive, right? So hopefully they read into that. I've been talking about that on the stream. They're a friend of the stream, obviously. But they just fold. We're going to raise normal, I guess. The door is going to be closed if ABCED goes all in, so we're creating a multi-way disaster. But the good news is ace-jack suited plays really well multi-way. So even though sometimes we're going to end up going... I'm surprised, actually, both these players fold. Get a call from 7 Devil. Thought we go 5 ways quite often, but anyways. We call, and let's hit a good flop here. 375 in play. Okay, we miss it slightly. We have ace high. We have backdoor clubs here. Do we want to bet? We're not going to get check raised that often, so I think we do, actually. We're buying ourselves rivers often, and very rarely will we get check raised. Ace, jack, ace, king. Can't do it. Okay, can't do it. We lose 2 blinds there. On to the next one. ABCED is back to 11 blinds. Good for you. We fold. Well, this is pretty sick. I think it's actually an all-in. Reason being, they're going to open slightly wider with ABCED. And if they fold, they're going to have less bounty incentive. We take the nuts out of our range if we do that, though. We never really do that with strong hands because of ABCED, right? So we definitely take out 10s plus. I mean, 8s plus even. I will call. We can profitably shove, but which is better is the question. 10-5-5, 2 diamonds. Nice. We still have some strong hands in our range, so I think it's a good spot to bluff and put pressure on better aces here against captain. So we will... I'm going to make it 120 here. It's again another problem. We're probably going to call with our overpairs here in this spot, but go for the raise to 120. See what captain wants to do. Run it. Good luck. Come on! No. 2.5 million. 2.5 million, dude. That's a tough river. Oh, that's a tough river. Nice hand, captain. Onwards we roll. Queen 10 suited. Nice hand. Worth raising here. We're going to click it open to 46,000. The unfortunate part about this hand, if we get shoved on by bite me, have to fold probably. They've been quite snug here. But I think worth opening in this position. Jupiter Jones thinks for a second and calls. It'll be tough to play against this position. It's very strong when we get a call. Go to Queen 4-3 with 1 diamond. We definitely want to start with a check here. Control the size of the pot. And Jupiter Jones can have all of their strong hands here in position on us at 100 blinds deep. They can have aces, they can have kings, they can have queens, they can have ace, queen, king, queen. I mean, we're not necessarily worried about that. We obviously like the flop here, but we definitely want to protect our stack a little bit out of position. Turns a king. Not so good for our range, so we check again. But planning to continue, right? Planning to call. Making it so that when we check the turn, we don't have always worse than a queen. We can have something decent. And let's see. Bet 89,000. Get a folds, and we will call. The river, 6 of diamonds. We check. And if they bet, they have ace king in the range. They have king queen, king jack, king 10. Queen jack is going to pip us. Ooh. We probably lost them in. Probably. I think we did, but... oh my goodness. Ace king suited. What a beauty, dude. What a beauty. Jamnix raises. Fold. 7 devil calls. Definitely squeeze here. Make it about 250K to go. I like. And we would have to gamble, which is really sick against Jamnix. We would have to gamble all in here, but I don't think it'll get to that often. Maybe make it 262. We call. Come on, poker gods, please. Hit it. Jack. We're on $1 million, dude. We're on $1 million. That's tough, dude. We're still in the tournament. We're still in a good spot. But painful couple hands in a row here. Missing the flush draw, losing the flip for a $1,500 bounty. And a 3.4 million stack. Please. Oh, please. Feel like I'm running cold, but I can't really say that. I'm down to 83 in this tournament. I'm not allowed to complain. So we just got to get back at it. Scotty MCP gifting us up to the community. Thank you, Scotty. Welcome to the team. Jonathan Love 412. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate the support, man. Thanks for being here. Jupiter Jones going for the raise. I think mostly want to call here in the big blind. And a call from Ship the Loads. We're going to call as well. He says 3 in the flop. Maybe the best hand. issue we're going to have here is we can't stand up to much pressure on multiple streets. So a bit of 100K, and I think we just fold to this. It's going to be quite difficult to get to showdown. I'll just fold. We will limp call a raise with king 4 suited, unless it is a jam. 87.5, and we're going to go to a flop. Not a hand we want to limp re-raise, right? We're going to end up out of position where they're going to call with like a not very playable suited king, but definitely a good enough hand in relation to all the hands they do raise here, which is going to be a lot of hands, by the way, like 45% of hands or so. Check at the flop. We see a queen on the turn. Going to go still for a check call here, I think. Unless we see a very extreme size that sort of targets our specific hand. We see a small size. Happy to call. Magic Man, thanks for the 48 months, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for 4 years. Call and a 9 on the river. Take it down. Good stuff, man. Ooh, very nice hand here. Ace Jack is beautiful. So we raise and don't fold to like a shove, basically. We'd raise call against a shove, especially with the bounty in play on us. But against a 3-bet, we probably just flat a 3-bet instead of 4-bet. But let's see what people want to do. We do get a 3-bet to 174, okay. Again, my plan is to flat call here and take it to a flop. Because I think their calling range against a 4-bet is going to be... we're going to be flipping sometimes too, which is fine. But I will call. Let's see a flop. King 6-5 is not the flop for us. We need a very small bet here, like 1/10,000 or smaller. Basically. Ooh, 100K. All right. Well, I think we get to peel then for 100,000. Getting 5-1 odds here, needing 17%. Of course, we need an ace on the turn. Jack might be okay, or we need them to shut down bluffs. But in general, I think we get to call. 4 does not help us, so we check and fold if they jam. Check, check. 9 of clubs of the river. We'll check. And fold. Moving on. Jupiter Jones raises. We get a call. Chat, this is the moment. Ace Queen. There's 269,000 in the middle, chat. It's an all-in spot. The question that we have to the poker gods are, first of all, are we getting coolered by queens plus or ace king? Second of all, if we're not, can we hold? Cross your fingers, chat. I need it. Around the world. Cross them up. I know it's silly. Just cross them up. Slayer, thank you so much for the raid. No calls yet. We got a reshove from Ship the Loads against King Jack. Hold it. For a lot of chips, dude. For a lot of chips. No 9. No jack. Good game. 4,193 is our cash. We will not win the KO Series main event. I'm sad.